WGSM LP Madisonville.
It's time now for Sequoia Chiefs basketball on 104.7 WGSM.
Welcome to Sequoia High School, the Chop House. It's basketball time again, and it'll be the Lady Chiefs and the Lady Chargerettes, one of the top teams in District 5, going at it tonight. I'm Rick McQuarrie along with PJ McKee, and we'll be giving you the play-by-play here tonight. Unfortunately, though, this will be the only game tonight. The boys' game was canceled just around 4:30 tonight.
Yeah, it was a late scratch. I think somebody must have got their positive test back, which put their boys in quarantine. So we'll just have one game. But like I said, it is against the top team in our district.
And I wouldn't.
Chargerettes.
Chargerettes probably, you could probably say they're top team in the state, in their district. Yeah. I mean, or in their classification, because they're very good. They're 12-3 overall, 3-0 in the district. I think all three of their losses, I know at least one or two of them were to good AAA schools.
Right.
So I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup tonight for the Lady Chiefs, who are 5-4, 1-2 in their district.
And because Lady Chargerettes about every year they're in the hunt for the state title almost every year, it seems like.
Yeah, they are, and of course their coach. I can't. Jeff knows this a lot pretty better than I do, because he used to coach girls basketball at Sweetwater. But he's closing in on 1,000 wins.
Yeah, he has to be. He's been there forever.
Yeah, so he's had quite a record and quite a career at McMinn Central.
And of course, I was looking at their roster. They have only one senior on their team, so they're going to be team to reckon with, we know, for at least next couple of years anyway.
Couple of years. Now, they are loaded with juniors. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 juniors out of 11 that's on our roster. So, I mean, they are a very heavy junior team.
You don't see that much in basketball, having that many players from one grade, but
no, you don't. And of course, the good thing is they're going to be good this year and next year. The bad thing is after next year it may be a rebuilding.
Right.
But McMinn Central girls, anyhow, they haven't really rebuilt. They've reloaded.
Reloaded.
Well, we've got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds before the tip-off, so we'll take a few moments for our sponsors, and we'll be back in a few moments with the start of this basketball game. You're listening to Lady Chiefs basketball on the voice of the Chiefs, 104.7.
People's Bank of East Tennessee can help you support your local high school teams with custom debit cards featuring the Sequoia Chiefs. Serving your banking needs since 1997. Phone 423-442-7262 or online at peoplesbank-tn.com. People's Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Ag Central Co-op has been farmer-owned and operated since 1945. They know what you need to get your job done fast and easy. They're now a Grasshopper mower dealer, and they also have a full line of steel power equipment products in stock. Ag Central Co-op, 626 Anderson Street, Madisonville. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, Saturday, 8 till noon. Phone 423-442-2407 or online at agcentralcoop.net.
Bob Tate, owner of Tate Building Supply, and his staff have been serving Monroe County since 1952 with all of your floor resurfacing materials, building materials, and supplies. They now feature TimberTech decking and Valspar paint. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. Tate Building Supply, located at 1340 Highway 411 Vonore. Phone 884-2020.
Hey everyone, it's Jim Aaron, owner of the McDonald's in Vonore, Decatur, and Charleston.
And I'm Jess Hampton Brown, Director of Operations.
I tell you, we are proud to serve delicious scratch-made biscuits every day. We roll them out from scratch each morning with fresh buttermilk and flour just for you.
That's right, Jim. We've always got the coffee brewing, hot, iced, and McCafe espresso drinks.
And remember, we're open 24 hours a day with breakfast served anytime.
Yep, and your Vonore McDonald's is a proud supporter of Sequoia High School students and athletics.
Have you faced water, fire, or mold damage in your home or office? Then you're in need of the professionals at Restorations Pro. They'll help restore you back to normal in no time. They excel in expert emergency services. They're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They work with most insurance companies. Phone 423-520-6653 or online at RestorationsPro.com. Restorations Pro. They can evaporate your water worries.
From the Mayor and the Board of Aldermen and the staff at the City of Madisonville, we are pleased to be a sponsor of Sequoia Chiefs Sports. On behalf of myself, Sherry McCrary, City Recorder, we all wish the Sequoia Chiefs a great season. Go Chiefs!
Dr. Jim Dash and the Family Dental Associates have been serving Monroe County since 1981. Dr. Dash takes the time to care for each dental patient, from pediatric to geriatric dental care. He and his staff are working for you, the patient, to improve your smile. Located at 210 Warren Street in Madisonville. Phone 442-3928. Dr. Jim Dash and the Family Dental Associates say, Go Chiefs!
During this difficult time in our community, Sweetwater Hospital Association wants you to know we're doing everything possible to keep you safe. We've enhanced all our cleaning practices and are requiring face masks for everyone entering our facility. Many of our providers are now offering telehealth services. To schedule an office visit or to find out if your provider is offering telehealth services, phone 865-213-8595. Sweetwater Hospital Association. Your health, our mission. Will Save Drugs, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy in Madisonville, is excited to announce MedSync, a convenient way to have all of your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. MedSync can synchronize your prescriptions and simplify your life. Will Save also offers compliance packaging, an easy way your medications can be individually wrapped in a daily dose package at no cost to you, with the time and date of when the meds should be taken to eliminate the risk of missed or incorrect dosing. Phone 423-442-9727. Health Mart Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
The Kentucky Fried Chicken in Madisonville features their famous fried and crispy chicken with home-style vegetables, plus fresh biscuits and desserts, and much more. The dining room is open for dine-in seating, and the drive-thru is also available for your convenience. Located at 3970 Highway 411 in Madisonville, phone 423-442-4228. Open every day. KFC in Madisonville, proud supporters of Sequoia Chiefs Sports.
Sweetwater Valley Collision is a certified insurance repair facility. They can take care of all your automotive, frame, body, and paint needs. If you're in need of roadside assistance, they do offer 24-hour wrecker service. New to Sweetwater Valley Collision is daily and weekly car rentals. Sweetwater Valley Collision, located at 106 Sands Road in Sweetwater. Phone 423-337-6020.
Naughty Creek Farms and Bar W Cattle Company offer the latest in appraisals, marketing, ring work, sales management, and graphic design. Now offering custom whole or half freezer beef, grain-fed, grass-fed, or natural. Located at 3149 Old Highway 68 in Madisonville. Phone 423-337-1074 or 423-572-2582. Online at NaughtyCreekFarms.com and Bar W Cattle Company on Instagram. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Mason Furniture and Appliance is your home for Sealy mattresses. Sealy goes above and beyond industry standards to ensure your mattress will last for years to come. All Sealy mattresses have been built in the USA since 1881 and are rigorously tested for quality, comfort, and support. Your new Sealy products are available at Mason Furniture and Appliance at 168 Warren Street in Madisonville. Phone 423-442-2940.
WGSM, Madisonville.
WGSM LP, Madisonville.
You're listening to Sequoia Chiefs basketball on 104.7 WGSM.
Welcome back. Let's get ready to start this Lady Chiefs and Lady Chargerettes game. First, we're going to have the Starting lineup for the visiting men's Central Chargerettes. Number 5, Molly Massengale. Number 12, Kellen Baker. Number 14, Carly Rule. Number 33, Cara Crabtree. And number 35, Carsey Beatty. Now the starting lineup for your Lady Chiefs. Number 3, Lindsay Gunder. Number 21, Sydney Massengale. Number 22, Hannah Carroll. Number 32, Brooklyn James. And number 42, Abby Borden. And the Lady Chiefs are wearing the home white. And McMinn Central's in their powder blue.
And it's going to be interesting to see number 33, Cara Crabtree, standing next to Abby Borden, because I think Crabtree might have an inch or two on her.
I believe she does.
She is a very tall girl, and I know Abby said she was about 6 foot tall.
So Crabtree and Brooklyn James is to jump it up. And the tip's controlled by the Lady Chargerettes. Rules got it. They go inside to Crabtree. Her shot's up and no good, but that was rebounded by Baker. Lucy Davis passes over to the left wing to Massengale for a 3.
And she's a freshman.
Here's that press. Lady Chiefs, well, we get across and it's stolen away.
By Massengale.
They go in the corner to Rule. Rule gets it back up top to Baker. Baker puts a 3 up, no good. And there's a scramble for the loose ball, and we're going to have a jump ball. It should be the Lady Chiefs ball.
I just kind of looked at that. Massengale is a freshman.
James will try to work the ball in. And we have a hold on the Chargerette. Number 12, Kellen Baker. That's her first, team first. Brooklyn James to work it in. She gets it in to Gunner.
That's stolen.
Stolen away. I think that's stolen by Rule. Rule kicks it in the corner. The Baker puts a shot up, no good. As rebounded, Massengale puts a shot up, no good. And Lady Chiefs come out of there with it. Carroll has the ball on the right wing. She's picked her dribble up. There's a cutter. Brooklyn James cuts. She loses the ball.
That was Baker.
Kellen Baker for 2.
It's 5-0 now. And there's another turnover.
Another turnover. Well, they say that ball was tipped, so it's going to be the Lady Chiefs ball.
They got a break there.
They did. I think she just threw it over her head.
Even the Lady Chargerettes thought it was their ball.
Gunner to work the ball in. She gets it in to Hannah Carroll. Carroll goes ahead, gets a good pass ahead to Borden. Borden puts a shot up, no good, but they say she was fouled on the floor.
That's probably Beatty. Yep. Carsey Beatty.
Her first, team second. We get the ball into Borden. Borden hands it back to Carroll. Carroll's picked her dribble up. And there was a good cut by Borden, and she tips the ball over to James. Her shot's blocked.
And that was last touched, I think, by James.
She should have let that ball go.
Five to nothing, 6:25 left here in the first quarter.
Rules bring the ball up for Central Chargerettes. She gets the ball over to Baker. Baker puts up a 3, no good. Rebounded by Beatty. Shot goes up, no good, and it's rebounded by Carroll, and then there's a foul on the.
That's going to be on Massengale.
Her first, team third. James to work the ball in.
And that full court press is pretty tough.
That was stolen away by Massengale, and that shot was up.
That was Crabtree. There's a long pass, but it's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be another turnover, and it'll be Chargerette's ball. Now I think it's going to go all the way back here to under the goal of the Chargerettes because nobody touched it. Yes, that's what's going to happen. 7-0, 5:56 left in the first quarter, and right now it's all Chargerettes.
They get the ball into Crabtree, and it goes inside to Massengale. Her shot's up and good. Well, there's another steal as we try to get the ball in. Stolen by Baker.
And she's going to be fouled.
And that was on the shot attempt.
That's going to be on Gunner.
It's her first, team first. So Baker's at the line to shoot 2. The first shot's up and no good.
And if there is a weakness to this Chargerette team, they don't shoot. They're not shooting the ball real well yet.
And their second shot's up, and it's good. And Olivia Underwood's going to check in for Brooklyn James. Underwood worked the ball in. She throws a softball pass to Borden. And
Borden should be used to those passes.
Right. That's one thing. Now, Underwood's got an arm on
They
her.
both play softball. That's the reason I'm saying that.
Carroll gets the ball in to Underwood, and that's a turnover. She's going to try to take a shot, but they jumped out on her.
And it was Crabtree that jumped out on her. Like I said, she's at least 6'1", 6'2".
So Rule's walking the ball up for the Chargerettes. And they go over on the right wing, and it comes back out to Beatty. That was a 3 put up by Baker, no good. Out of bounds on McMinn Central will be the Lady Chiefs ball.
It's 10-0, 5:21 left in the first quarter.
This press is really Lady Chiefs all kinds of fit.
I'm telling you, they're having a hard time with it.
And there's another turnover. Rule drives, and she picks her dribble up, but then she's fouled.
By Carroll. That'll be her first, team second.
They work the ball in to Massengale. She gets in.
Oh, my goodness.
Crabtree, and then wide open. Layup for Beatty.
And Lady Chiefs are going to take a timeout. It's 12-0, 5:10. I assume it's the 32nd. It is. You know, if they have a weakness, they don't shoot the ball from the outside very well. But boy,
their press is pretty impressive.
Yeah, they get after it, and they have some height, and they get the rebounds.
Yeah, I don't know how many. We're trying to get the ball over their heads, and they're, like I said, they're athletic.
Right now, I'll say this looks like the best team since I cannot remember the girl that they used to have down there that was so good. Ended up going to UT Chattanooga.
Oh yeah, that was.
I can't think of her name. I should know it, but this looks like the best team he's had since that time. Might even be better.
And they're trying. They're doing exactly what they want to do. They're trying to speed us up, and it's working. And it's hard not to when you're being pressed.
They broke the press that time pretty well.
They try to go inside the board, and that ball's tipped.
Another steal, and there's going to be a foul on Borden. That's her first, team third. Here comes number 22, Maddox Mayfield, into the ballgame, a freshman, and number 23, McKinley Buckner, number 23, into the ballgame for the Lady Chargerettes.
It's Baker bringing it up. They get into Massengale, they kick it back out on the left wing to Mayfield. She comes back up top to Baker. Over on the right wing, Massengale for a 3, no good. It was rebounded by Central, but it went off her foot and out of bounds. Brooklyn James is checking back in. She's replacing Borden. Underwood to work the ball in. They get the ball into Massengale, and then it's knocked out.
Might have got a break there, too. I thought it hit Massengale's foot when it rolled out.
Hannah Carroll to work the ball. She throws it down in the
If James can run it down.
She does. She chases it down.
And we're on the scoreboard.
That's our first 2 points.
12-2 now, 4:30.
Baker's got it. She drives in. She kicks it out to Massengale for a 3. No good. Rebounded by our Massengale.
She needs help, though.
She gets it to Gunner. Gunner gets it. There's
an interception.
There's another turnover. And that's a turnover on the McMinn Central Chargerettes, so it'll be Lady Chiefs ball. Chiefs need to slow it down once they get it in the front court.
There's a steal by Massengale.
Her shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Mayfield, and she's fouled. That's on Hannah Carroll. That's her second, team fourth. So Mayfield at the line shooting 2. The first shot's up and no good.
Barely hit the rim. Miner, Weiss, and Watson coming into the ball game for the Lady Chiefs. Out goes Carroll, Gunner, and Massengale.
Second shot's up and good.
Let your head up.
Miner's got her head up. She gets it in the front court to Weiss. Weiss kicks it in the corner to Underwood. Underwood three's up and good. So they broke the press there.
Lady Chiefs needed that. It's 13-5 now. A little more quickness out there. Not as much size, but a little more quickness by the Lady Chiefs.
Baker makes a move. She pull-up jumper, no good. That was rebounded by Crabtree. Her shot's up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts the shot up, no good. And it's going to remain McMinn Central Chargerettes ball.
Beatty and Rule coming back into the ball game. Out goes Crabtree and Baker.
Rule to work the ball in, and they get it in to Beatty. They try to go inside, and it's knocked back out to Massengale on the left wing. She gets it up top to Rule. Rule dribbles in, goes back out to Massengale. Massengale drives and puts the shot up, no good. Rebounded by Brooklyn James, and there's a foul on McMinn Central Chargerettes.
That's going to be on Mayfield.
That's her first, team fourth.
Oh. Another turnover.
Trying to get the ball in. That pass was a bad
pass.
pass.
Right at her feet. Yeah, you can't do that.
Rule to work the ball in. She gets it up top to Mayfield. Drives and kicks it to Massengale for a little jumper from baseline. Good.
She is not shy. She will shoot it.
Underwood gets it over here to Julie Beth Watson. She gets it across half court. They get it to Miner. Miner drives in, tries to put a shot up, and shot's blocked. Picked up by Central. They get it ahead to Rule. Rule's little jumper is no good. Rebounded by Underwood. Then stolen away.
Massengale again.
Now Rule has it up top. She goes over to Buckner. Buckner's little jumper up and no good. And knocked out of the bounds. Be Lady Chiefs ball.
15-5. 2:25 left in the first quarter. And going to have to get it in.
Yeah, James, she just basically just throws the ball in and it's stolen.
Mayfield with a shot. Good.
Macy Miner breaks the press. She gets it in the corner to Underwood. Underwood shots up and no good.
Knocked out of bounds. Oh, that's going to give her a foul. That's Brooklyn James.
That's her first, team fifth.
Here comes Borden back into the ball game, replacing Underwood. 17-5, 2:05 left.
Beatty works it into Rule. They kick it ahead to Baker. Baker's shot is up and good.
Tough shot.
She's got 5 points.
19-5 now.
Miner gets the ball ahead to Weiss. Then Weiss.
Another turnover. Mayfield
shots up and no good, but it's knocked out.
Yeah, she missed the layup there.
It'll be Lady Chiefs ball. Watson to work it in. She throws it ahead, gets it to Brooklyn James. Brooklyn gets it over to Miner. Now you need to slow down a little bit.
They won't let them slow it down. I mean, they're all over them.
James has got it. She goes over to the right corner to Julie Beth Watson, and she's being held.
I think that's going to be on Rule. Yep. That's her first, team fifth.
Weiss to work the ball in.
And we got Crabtree coming back into the ball game, number 33, replacing Buckner.
Weiss to work it in. She gets it in the corner.
And we got a foul. I think it's on James. Must have been a legal screen.
Well, they called it on Minor.
Oh, called it on Minor? I didn't even see Minor. She was standing over here. I must have missed that one. 32. They're correcting it.
So that's Brooklyn's second foul.
Yeah, Minor was not even in the ballpark there.
That's almost stolen by Weiss. She's guarding Rule. Ball's tipped. Comes back out to Rule. Rule kicks it to Beatty for 2.
21-5 now.
Macy Minor gets it ahead to Julie Beth Watson. She gets it to Minor. Minor gets it to board and up top.
We're under a minute.
Over to Julie Beth Watson on the left wing. Her shot's up. And just
in and out.
In and out. Rebounded by Central.
Mayfield's
driving the length of the floor. She walked. Stolen away by Weiss. Weiss needs to get the ball ahead. They get it ahead to Borden. Borden makes a move. Shot's up and good.
She had to work for it. 21-7 now. 35 seconds.
Rule's walking it up. She's being guarded by Weiss. Crabtree, that's Beatty, picks up her dribble. She gets it over to Crabtree. They get it over to Rule in the right corner. They come back up top to Baker. Baker drives, pull up just in front of the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Crabtree. Crabtree shots up and no good. Rebounded by Borden. And it's going to be a jump ball.
4.2 seconds left. It'll be Lady Chargerettes ball, 21-7 lead.
Looks like Hannah Carroll, Sydney Massengale, and Lindsey Gunner check in for the Lady Chiefs.
And nobody wants to throw it in, doesn't look like. Finally, Baker.
They get it in to Crabtree, kicks it over.
Oh, wow.
Over to Beatty for 2 to end the quarter. That'd be the Lady Chargerettes up 23-7 on the Lady Chiefs. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Lady Chiefs basketball on 104.7.
Chota Community Health Services offers the latest in professional health care with 3 locations to serve you in Madisonville, Bon Hur, and Tellico Plains. Open 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday at the Tellico and Bon Hur locations, and at the Madisonville Clinic, open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Appointments are available. Phone 423-442-2622 or online at chotahealth.org.
You're listening to live FM coverage of the Sequoia Chiefs on 104.7 WGSM.
Welcome back. We get ready to start the second quarter. It should be the Lady Chiefs basketball, I believe, to start this quarter. We just had that jump ball. Well, that was a fast quarter.
It went by quickly. And Chargerettes, all Chargerettes, 23-7.
They get it to Massengale, gets it to Carroll. Carroll drives, kicks it over to Weiss.
She walked.
There's another. Those unforced turnovers we have got to really cut out, because we're going to be forced into a lot turnovers tonight, it looks like.
I promise you, we've got more turnovers than we do points right now.
Baker's got it back up to the top. She puts a 3 up, no good. That's rebounded by Carroll.
They got a 2-on-1 here if they can take advantage of it.
Carroll's shot's up and no good. And that was rebounded by Baker.
Now they got a 3-on-2.
Baker drives all the way in and good.
25-7 now.
Carroll's got it for the Lady Chiefs. She gets it to Gunner. Gunner gets it to Carroll. There's a screen. Carroll uses the screen, gets around, gets it inside the board, and comes back out to Carroll in the corner for a 3 and good.
Most definitely needed that. 25-10 now. 7 minutes left in the half.
Baker's got it for the Chargerettes. She goes in the corner of the Massengale. Back up to Baker. Over to Beatty. Over in the corner to Mayfield. Back out to Mayfield, back up top to Baker. Over to Massengale on the right wing for 3. No good. Last touch by the Lady Chargerettes. Looks like
Buckner coming back in.
Checking back in.
Out goes Crabtree.
Carroll to work it in. She gets it in to Gunner. Back to Carroll. Head to Weiss.
She walked.
And she had her head up.
She carried it on her side.
Yeah, she was looking up to a wide open board and underneath the basket, but she carried it on her side. Baker's walking it up for the Chargerettes. They get it over to Massengale. Comes back over to Baker. Back over to Massengale. Back up to Baker. Back over to Massengale. Her shot's up and good.
That's a 2-pointer. She's a lefty, too.
They get the ball ahead to Weiss. Weiss drives in. She's cut off. She gets it back out to Massengale. Massengale makes a move, gets it over to Weiss.
In the corner.
Weiss puts a shot up, no good. And it's rebounded by Chargerettes. Chargerettes break.
2-on-1.
To Buckner, over to Baker for the layup.
She's got 9.
We get the ball into Carroll. Carroll picks a dribble up, gets it to Massengale. Massengale over to Weiss. Weiss for a 3.
Good ball movement that time. 29-12 now. 5:20 left in the half.
Our shooting percentage is probably pretty good. We're just not getting many shots up.
Because we can't get it past the half court.
That's back up to Baker. Baker gets it over to Mayfield. Back to Baker. Over to Massengale from the left wing. A 3's up and good.
If she starts hitting them, look out.
We get the ball ahead to Borden quick. Borden's driving in. She gets it off to Gunner. Gunner shots up and no good. Rebounded by Central. That ball comes back to Massengale.
Is that a charge? Yes. She hit the basket, but it won't count.
So that's her second foul. Team 6. Carroll to work the ball in. Looks like Julie Brackett's checked in. We get the ball to Gunner. Gunner gets it to Brackett. Brackett kicks it back out to Massengale. Massengale makes a move, kicks it back to Carroll for a 3. No good.
That should be, well,
I thought
that was Lady Chiefs ball, too.
She had a good box out. Brackett did.
And the girl from Central came over the back and knocked it out, I thought. Again, 32-13, 4:32 left in the first half.
Rule walks it up for the Chargerettes. She's picked up by Massengale. They get it over to Baker. Back to Buckner.
That's going to be a foul. I think they're going to call it on Brackett.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised that was a foul on her. It said a hold.
Well, it hit her in the mouth. Her tongue's bleeding, I think.
And that's Brackett's first.
And she's going to leave and go to the locker room. I think her tongue was bleeding.
I don't know how you call a hold on that. But Buckner's at the line to shoot 1 and 1. First shot's up. No good. Rebounded by Underwood. Then that was tipped out.
It's one of those I used to say, Coach, or refs, they're good enough without you helping.
Right. Underwood to work it in. She gets it in to Gunner. Back to Underwood, and she better watch it. Somebody needs to let her know. That's stolen from behind.
They got to communicate.
Rule gets it ahead to Baker. Her shot's up and good.
34-13. And there's another. That's a foul this time. I think it's on Massengale.
It is. That's her third.
Yep.
So Sydney at the line shooting 1-1. First shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Mayfield.
Score remains 34-13, 3:50 left.
Mayfield gets it ahead to Rule. Rule steps into a three, no good. Rebounded by Sydney Massengale.
And then she loses
I think
it.
one of our own players kicked the ball.
And that's
stolen away by Buckner. Then Buckner loses the ball, and then she throws it away.
And Coach Bowers was wanting a double dribble there when she lost control of it, but she didn't get it.
Yeah. Underwood to work the ball in. She gets it in to Sydney Massengale. Massengale's got to get rid of it. Gets it to Gunner. Gunner throws it ahead to Borden, wide open under the basket. Her shot's up and good. We can break the press. We've got girls open.
Yeah, though they're not worrying about her down there if they can just get it past the midcourt there.
Rule brings it up.
34-15, 3 minutes left.
They get it over to Mayfield. Mayfield kicks it over to Baker. Baker back up to Rule. Back into Baker. Baker goes inside to Crabtree. Her turnaround shot's no good. Rebounded by Mayfield. And she kicks it out to Buckner. She kicks it to Rule. Dribbles in, pull up shot, no good. Out of bounds, be Lady Chiefs basketball. Miners checking back in for the Lady Chiefs. And Beatty checks back in for Chargerettes. Carroll to work the ball in. They get it into Miner. Miner breaks the press, gets it across half court. Gets it over to Carroll on the right wing. They're trying to look inside the board, but she's being guarded pretty good.
Yeah, well, Crabtree's the one that's on her. And you can see Crabtree's at least a couple of inches taller than her.
That was a three-point attempt by Gunner, no good. Rebounded. Mayfield goes a length of the floor, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Beatty. They go inside to Crabtree. Crabtree kicks it out to Rule. Kicks it over to Baker. Baker drives in. Kicks it out in the corner to Beatty for a three.
Whoa.
No, just a two.
And Beatty's very close to probably being 6 foot tall.
That was a good pass. That was a great pass by Lindsey Gunner to Abby Borden for two, and she was fouled.
And that's going to go on Mayfield.
That's her second. Team 8.
36-17, 150 left in the half.
Borden at the line to shoot one. She's shooting for her 7th point. Shots up and good.
Sadie Gooden coming into the ball game, number 21 for the Lady Chargerettes.
She's a freshman.
And they've had all 3 freshmen in the ball games thus far. Of course, Massengale started.
Rule brings it up. She kicks it over to Baker. Baker brings it up top to Gooden. Gooden gets it over to Rule. Rule goes to Beatty. Back up to Baker, right wing for a three, no good. Rebounded by Borden. Good box out. Miners got it. Miner kicks it over to Underwood on the right wing, comes back up top to Gunner. Gunner gets it inside to Borden, but it's stolen away.
That's Beatty.
Rule's got it.
Under a minute.
Over to Baker. Baker's jumper's up and no good. Ball's on the floor.
We got a 3-second call there. 36-18, 49.3 seconds left in the first half.
Julie Beth Watson just checked back in for the Lady Chiefs, replacing Gunner. Underwood to work it in. She gets it into Carroll. Carroll gets it ahead to Julie Beth. Julie Beth gets it, tries to get it across to Miner, and that ball's stolen away. Crabtree ahead to Baker. Her shot's up and good.
She's got 13.
Julie Beth Watson's got it in the front court. She kicks it over to Borden.
Beautiful
good
pass.
Borden finishes. She's got
38-20 now, 25 seconds left.
Rule's walking the ball up. She's being guarded by Minor.
They're going to hold it for one shot, looks like.
It's under 10. They get it over to Baker. Baker drives in, puts the shot up. No good. Rebound still being fought for. It's going to be the Lady Chiefs ball with 2.2 seconds to go.
Men's Central got the shot they wanted, just couldn't get it down.
They get it into Minor.
And they're
Minor's
not going to shot off.
So at halftime, it's the Lady Chargerettes 38 and your Lady Chiefs 20. Like I said, when we break the press and we get set up in the offense, our shots selection's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just, we're
really have played fairly well to be as close as it is right now. This team right here gets after it. And he's deep. I mean,
for as many turnovers we got, we don't keep up with turnovers.
Yeah, we can't keep up with everything up here. We just basically keep up with points and the foul shooting and stuff. But Lady Chargerettes, this is one of the better teams I've seen. It's better than any team he had last year, that's for sure. And
they're fun to watch.
They're a good ball club. The only weakness I see is, like I said before, they haven't shot the outside shot well. They've shot it some, but not consistently. But anyhow.
So we'll take a halftime break, and we'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Lady Chiefs basketball on 104.7.
Will Save Drugs. Your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy in Madisonville is excited to announce MedSync, a convenient way to have all of your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. MedSync can synchronize your prescriptions and simplify your life. Will Save also offers compliance packaging, an easy way your medications can be individually wrapped in a daily dose package at no cost to you, with the time and date of when the meds should be taken to eliminate the risk of missed or incorrect dosing. Phone 423-442-9727. Health Mart Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Tired of being turned down for vehicle financing? At 68 Motors and Cycles, we believe everyone deserves a second chance. We're now offering guaranteed credit approvals, so getting approved is simple and easy. 68 Motors and Cycles at 1286 Highway 68 in Sweetwater. Phone 423-337-7800 or online at 68motorsandcycles.net.
From the Mayor and the Board of Aldermen and the staff at the City of Madisonville, we are pleased to be a sponsor of Sequoia Chiefs Sports. On behalf of myself, Sherry McCrary, City Recorder, we all wish the Sequoia Chiefs a great season. Go Chiefs!
The Kentucky Fried Chicken in Madisonville features their famous fried and crispy chicken with home-style vegetables, plus fresh biscuits and desserts, and much more. The dining room is open for dine-in seating, and the drive-thru is also available for your convenience. Located at 3970 Highway 411 in Madisonville, phone 423-442-4228. Open every day. KFC in Madisonville, proud supporters of Sequoia Chiefs Sports.
Sweetwater Valley Collision is a certified insurance repair facility. They can take care of all your automotive, frame, body, and paint needs. If you're in need of roadside assistance, they do offer 24-hour wrecker service. New to Sweetwater Valley Collision is daily and weekly car rentals. Sweetwater Valley Collision, located at 106 Sands Road in Sweetwater. Phone 423-337-6020.
Hey, it's John Anderson. I just want to let you know how much we appreciate our sponsors for their continued support. If you have an opportunity, please let them know that you appreciate them sponsoring Sequoia High School sports. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this. Naughty Creek Farms and Bar W Cattle Company offer the latest in appraisals, marketing, ring work, sales management, and graphic design. Now offering custom whole or half freezer beef, grain-fed, grass-fed, or natural. Located at 3149 Old Highway 68 in Madisonville. Phone 423-337-1074 or 423-572-2582. Online at NaughtyCreekFarms.com and Bar W Cattle Company on Instagram. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Mason Furniture and Appliance is your home for Sealy mattresses. Sealy goes above and beyond industry standards to ensure your mattress will last for years to come. All Sealy mattresses have been built in the USA since 1881. and are rigorously tested for quality, comfort, and support. Your new Sealy products are available at Mason Furniture and Appliance at 168 Warren Street in Madisonville. Phone 423-442-2940.
Century 21 Howe Realty and Auction Company is a full-service real estate company located at 675 New Highway 68 in Sweetwater. With 24 agents, they can help you find your dream home or list your current one. If you're in need of an auctioneer for an absolute auction of land, homes, commercial equipment, machinery, and more, Jim, Brian, and Bill are ready to help. At Century 21 Howe Realty and Auction Company, phone 423-337-9355 or online at c21how.com.
This Bill Howe, and I approve this message.
Chota Community Health Services offers the latest in professional health care with 3 locations to serve you in Madisonville, Von Orr, and Tellico Plains. Open 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday at the Tellico and Von Orr locations, and at the Madisonville Clinic, open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Appointments are available. Phone 423-442-2622 or online at chotahealth.org.
At the A&W Drive-In, why not pair the Papa Burger with an order of onion rings and a delicious chocolate shake, or a corn dog and fries with a Frosty Signature root beer mug that deserves a celebration of its very own. Owned and operated by Scarlett and Pete Mosier, the A&W Drive-In in Madisonville, located at 3989 Highway 411, serving Monroe County 50 years. Phone 442-2128.
I think I shrunk the bank.
With mobile and online banking, the doors of Volunteer Federal are always open for business. Securely transfer money, check balances, pay bills, deposit checks, and more. Anywhere, anytime. Learn more at volfed.com. Volunteer Federal, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
We are here at halftime, and we want to take a few moments to let you know a few ways you can listen to the Sequoia Chiefs broadcast this season. First, you can listen right here on the radio, 104.7 FM, locally, or you can listen worldwide at wgsmradio.org. So if you got folks out of the area, they can tune in worldwide at wgsmradio.org and listen to the games each week. Also, when we play at home, we will do Facebook Live so you can actually watch the game and listen at the same time on Facebook Live. So you want to let folks know that. We'll go back to the game in just a moment after these words from our sponsors.
Napa Know-How. Need answers about your auto parts? The staff at Napa Auto Parts in Madisonville are ready to help you. They're located at 3728 Highway 411. Hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. and on Saturday, 7:30 a.m. till 4 p.m. Napa Auto Parts. Phone 423-545-8000.
Are you looking for pest control services? If so, Green's Pest Control is ready to help. They provide reliable pest control services to residential and commercial customers. Family owned and operated by Kate and Tracy Green. Green's Pest Control, phone 423-519-2325.
R&S Concrete is a family-owned and operated business since 1971. They would be glad to assist you in any concrete project, whether it be residential, commercial, or industrial. They carry a wide variety of concrete and masonry products and tools and various types of stone and sand for landscaping or other projects. If they can assist you in any way, phone 442-2452. Located at 529 Monroe Street in Madisonville, R&S Concrete says, "Go Chiefs."
If you're in need of a towing service or you're locked out of your vehicle, TJ Harrell Towing is ready to help. They provide 24-hour local and long-distance towing services, as well as lockout services. TJ Harrell Trucking, phone 423-351-3032 or 423-519-4699.
Byerly Hale Funeral Home is committed to the highest standards of service excellence and a tradition of comfort and caring. They've been serving our community since 1930, and they will help you create a tribute of a lifetime. With 2 locations to serve you, in Madisonville, phone 423-442-4404 or Tellico Plains at 423-253-2173. Online at ByerlyHale.com. Byerly Hale Funeral Home. A family's love is forever.
Hey, it's John Anderson. I just want to let you know how much we appreciate our sponsors for their continued support. If you have an opportunity, please let them know that you appreciate them sponsoring Sequoia High School sports. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
WGSM, Madisonville.
WGSM LP, Madisonville.
You're listening to live FM coverage of the Sequoia Chiefs on 104.7 WGSM.
Welcome back to the Chop House as we get ready to start this second half with the Lady Chiefs trailing 38-20 over the McMinn Central Chargerettes.
Looks like McMinn Central is going to have the ball to start the second half.
And it's going to be Beatty to work it in. And she gets it into Rural. Rural's being guarded by Gunner. They go over to Crabtree. They kick it over to Beatty. Back up top to Rural. Over to Massengale. She drives in. Her shot's no good, but it's rebounded by Baker. Baker loses the ball. Picked up by Hannah Carroll. She gets it over to Sydney Massengale. Massengale's called out the play. They get it over on the right wing to Gunner. Gunner dribbles to the middle. She gets it down to Borden. Borden makes a move, puts a left-handed shot up, and no good. And that was rebounded by Massengale for the McMinn Central Chargerettes. She gets it up. She gets it over in the corner to Baker. Baker comes back up top to Rural. Back to Baker in the corner. She thought about a three. And they get it over to Beatty. Beatty gets it. That was to Massengale. Massengale kicks it out to Baker.
I think it might have hit the out of bounds line there. Still going to be Central's basketball, though.
Rural works it in. She gets it into Beatty. Over to Crabtree. Over on the right wing to Massengale. She's being guarded by Carroll. She gets it over to Beatty. Beatty back to Baker. Baker to Massengale. Her little jumper is no good.
I believe that's a...
On the floor, I believe.
Yeah, it's a foul on one of the Lady Chiefs, but...
That was Crabtree.
It's going to be on Gunner.
That's her second, team first. They call that on the floor, I believe.
Yes, the shot did not count.
Rural gets it in, and that's picked up by Massengale. Her shot's up and good.
She's got 14.
Sydney Massengale brings it up for the Lady Chiefs. She kicks it over on the right wing to Gunner, goes inside to Borden. Borden's pushed.
That's going to be on Crabtree. That's her first.
Team first.
40-20, 6-19 in third quarter.
Julie Beth Watson's checking in for Gunner. Sydney Massengale to work it in for the Lady Chiefs. She gets it over to Borden. Borden fakes the handoff and drives in, puts a shot up and in.
Good job by Borden using her body to keep Crabtree off of her there.
She's got 11 points on the night. They kick it over to Baker for three.
She knocks it down. 43-22 now.
Sydney Massengale to bring it up for the Lady Chiefs. They get it to Brooklyn James. Back to Massengale. Massengale drives, and then she kicks it out to Julie Beth Watson. Drives to the left. Comes back up top to Massengale. Massengale goes back over to Julie Beth on the wing. She drives in, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded. She ends up with the rebound. Carroll's got it and kicks it out to Massengale. Massengale drives in.
That's going to be a charge.
That's Sydney's first, team second.
Buckner coming back into the ball game early here to replace Crabtree.
Beatty gets it into Rural. Rural's picked up by Julie Beth Watson. Rural kicks it in the corner to Baker. Baker back up top to Massengale. Massengale goes inside to Buckner.
Oh, what
Buckner,
pass.
great pass. Over to Beatty. Her shot's up and good, and she was fouled.
And that's her 10th point.
That foul was on
Julie Beth Watson.
That's her first, team third. So Beatty at the line for one shot. Shots up and good.
It's her 11th point.
Carroll gets the ball stolen up top, but stolen by Baker. She drives
what
behind
a
the
pass.
back pass. Behind the back pass to Massengale, and her shot's up and good, and she's fouled.
That was pretty.
Who's that?
I don't know. I got so tight up in that I wasn't paying attention. And they don't put it up on the board there either, so I'm not sure who that foul was on.
So Massengale, her shot's up and good. That was a beautiful pass.
I got tied up in that behind the back pass, and I thought, oh, wow.
Macy Minor just checks in. She's bringing the ball up for the Lady Chiefs. She kicks it over to Julie Beth. She drives over and hands it off to Weiss. Weiss kicks it in the corner to Minor. Minor pump fakes, drives in, takes a shot, no good. Rebounded by the Chargerettes. Rules bringing the ball up for Men's Central. She kicks it over to Baker. Baker's little pull-up, no good. Rebounded by Massengale. She gets it out to Rule. Rule tries to get back out to Massengale, but it goes out of bounds. Be Lady Chiefs ball. Underwood to work it in. She gets it in to Minor. Minor gets it over to Julie Beth. She drives and kicks it to
nice pass.
Good pass. We just missed the layup.
You got to finish.
Rebounded by Baker. Nobody stops Baker. She's got a little pull-up and free throw line good. She's too good of a shooter. Just leave her open. Minor brings it up. She gets a pick from Weiss.
She's got 18. Baker does.
Minor kicks it out to Julie Beth. Julie Beth tries to come across court to Underwood, but that's stolen away by Beatty. Beatty drives all the way in and good.
And there's a timeout by Sequoia. And it is a full timeout.
We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Lady Chiefs Basketball on 104.7.
Have you experienced how a quality pair of sunglasses like Oakley, Ray-Ban, or Costa make? These sunglasses protect your eyes from harmful UV rays. Their clarity eliminates glare and distortion. Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Costa, available in sunglasses as well as prescription. Foster Family Eye Care, located on New Highway 68 in Sweetwater. Phone 337-9222.
WGSM, Madisonville.
You're listening to Sequoia Chiefs Basketball on 104.7 WGSM.
Welcome back after the timeout with the Lady Chiefs trailing 53-22. We're talking at halftime. That second quarter, we really hung right in there with them despite all the turnovers.
And not in this quarter, though. No. So far, we've scored 2 points, and they have scored 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, I believe it is. Maybe 15.
Underwood works it into Minor.
3:20 left in the ball game.
Well, in the third quarter.
I'm sorry, in the third quarter. Excuse me.
Minor's got the count on, and I was going to say that's 5.
Yep.
Which I'm with Coach Bowers on that one. That should not be.
No, because she was making a move to the basket.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're a good ball club. They don't need help.
Baker walks it up for the Chargerettes. They kick it over to Beatty, down to Crabtree, and that ball's kicked out by the Lady Chiefs. Baker to work it in.
Almost a steal.
That's a pretty pass from Buckner to Baker for 2. Minor brings it up for the Lady Chiefs. She gets it to Julie Beth Watson, comes across to Underwood. They get it to top of the key to Borden. Borden tries to go into Minor, and the ball's kicked.
It's 55-22, 2:35 left in the third quarter.
Minor to work it in. She gets it in the corner to Borden. Borden comes cross court to Julie Beth, and she loses the ball.
And got a quick whistle there with a jump ball.
Be Lady Chiefs ball. Minor to work it in. She kicks it out to Weiss. Weiss dribbles in, gets it into Borden. Borden goes across front of the...
Nah, she walked. Yep.
It's a late whistle, but it's the right whistle.
Yeah, I think it was the right whistle, too.
Baker brings it up for the Chargerettes. They kick it over to Massengale. That's stolen away by Minor.
And this zone defense the Lady Chiefs are using now is giving them a little trouble.
And that's a turnover. Minor tries to get into Borden.
Behind the back pass again, but that time is a little too far out in front of her.
Yeah. So that's a turnover for the Chargerettes. Rules checking back in. Replacing Massengale for Chargerettes. Underwood works it in, gets it to Minor.
We got away with a moving screen that time.
Minor gets it to Watson. Watson tries to dribble down the lane, puts a shot up, no good.
Buckner with a rebound.
They get it to Baker. Baker drives all the way, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Julie Beth Watson, and she's fouled.
It's going to be on Buckner. Yeah, she bumped her there.
It's her first, team second.
55-22, 1:35 left here in the third quarter.
Underwood gets it into Minor. Minor brings it up. She gets it over to Watson. Watson crosses court over to Underwood. Underwood puts a 3 up, no good.
Good job.
Down her own rebound, gets it to Watson in the corner. They go inside to Borden. Borden comes back out to Weiss. Weiss drives in. She puts a shot up, and
a lot of contact, no call either way.
So it looks like Sydney Massengale and Julie Brackett checks in for Olivia Underwood and Macy Minor. Weiss to work the ball in under their own basket. She gets it into Massengale. Massengale drives, hands it off to Borden at the top. Borden thought about a 3. She gets it over to Weiss. Weiss pulls up for a 3. No good. Rebounded by Buckner. Then stolen away by Sydney Massengale. Her shot's up and good, and she was fouled.
That'll be her first 2 points.
I think that's Mayfield.
That'll be her third.
Her third, and that's a team third.
It's 55-24, 54.6 seconds left in the third.
Carroll checks back in for Watson. Massengale shots up and good.
Oh, they're giving it to Buckner now instead of Mayfield.
Which is her second. Rule gets it over to Mayfield. Mayfield tries to go back inside to Rule. At first they said it was Lady Chiefs ball, but that was kicked out by the Lady Chiefs, so it'll remain.
And Gunner's coming back into the ball game. Out goes Weiss.
Rule to work it in. Rule gets it into Mayfield. Back over to Rule in the corner. Up the top to Beatty. Over to Baker. Baker crosses the back court to Rule. Back over to Mayfield. Mayfield drives. Her shot's up. No good. It's being fought for.
They're on the floor.
That should be a jump ball.
And it is.
Should be Chargerettes ball, I believe.
It's 55-25, 22.3 seconds left in the third.
Crabtree checking back in.
And Beatty coming out.
Rule works it in to Crabtree. Buckner has it. She kicks it over to Rule. They kick it in the corner to Crabtree. Back up to Baker. Baker drives in. Her shot's up and good. Carroll to work it up, and she throws the ball away. And then she's going to be called for a foul.
And that's probably a good foul right there, actually, with 1.4 seconds.
That's her third, team fifth. And Underwood's checking back in. She checks in for Carroll.
57-25, 1.4 seconds left. They got maybe a chance to get a shot off right here.
Buckner's going to work it in. I would not let Baker touch the ball here.
No.
Or she does in backcourt anyway.
And that's a good job by Massengale knocking it out with 0.2 of a second.
So they can't catch and shoot now.
No, they won't be able to get a shot off now.
It has to hit somebody's fist and go in.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen this time. They're going to try it.
So that's the end of the third quarter with the Chargerettes up on the Lady Chiefs 57-25, and we'll be back in a moment for the final quarter. You're listening to Lady Chiefs basketball on 104.7.
Have you faced water, fire, or mold damage in your home or office? Then you're in need of the professionals at Restorations Pro. They'll help restore you back to normal in no time. They excel in expert emergency services. They're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They work with most insurance companies. Phone 423-520-6653 or online at RestorationsPro.com. Restorations Pro. They can evaporate your water worries. WGSM LP, Madisonville.
You're listening to Sequoia Chiefs basketball on 104.7 WGSM.
Welcome back to the Chop House for the final quarter in this Lady Chargerettes game. The Lady Chiefs are trailing 57-25, and it'll be the Lady Chiefs to get the ball to start the quarter.
Yeah, Kellen Baker has 22 points, and of course Massengale has, I hadn't counted hers up, but I think she's got 17.
Julie Brackett works it in to Massengale. Massengale gets it to Gunner. Back up to Massengale. Back down in the corner to Gunner. Up top to Underwood. She
good ball movement.
Borden, and Borden slips and loses it out of bounds.
It was good ball movement going there until she slipped. Yeah.
And this quarter will go by fast because it will not stop, except for I think free throws and timeouts.
Are they that far ahead? It's 35, 45, 50. 32 points. Is that what is the? I'm not sure what the point differential is.
It may be 35, so it may stop. Crabtree gets it inside to Baker.
And there's a ball out of bounds. And clock is running, so.
Buckner works it into Rule. Rule's being pressured a little bit by Massengale. They get it to Mayfield. Mayfield picks her dribble up. She goes inside to Crabtree for two.
That's just her fourth. 61-25 now. 6:35 left.
Massengale's bringing it up. She gets it over to Underwood. Underwood gets it over to Gunner. Gunner drives, goes behind her back, picks up her dribble. Kicks it back over to Massengale, drives in, kicks it out to Brackett. Brackett drives the baseline, kicks it back out to Massengale, drives in, puts a shot up, and she's fouled.
That's going to be on Crabtree.
Her second, team fourth.
Again, pretty good ball movement that time by the Lady Chiefs.
So Massengale at the line to shoot two. First shot's up and good.
Massengale coming back into the ball game for the Chargerettes and Sadie Gooden.
Sydney Massengale's second shot's on the way, and it's good. She has 5 points.
Brooklyn James coming back into the ball game.
Replacing Borden.
61-27, 6:15 left here in this ball game.
Buckner works it into Massengale. She's being guarded by Massengale up top.
Oh, what a pass.
Good pass inside to Crabtree for two. Now Sydney Massengale works it up for the Lady Chiefs. She drives the middle and hands off to Gunner. Gunner tries to make, she drives over to the left. She thought Underwood was going to cut. And Underwood started the cut and stopped, and we threw it out of bounds. Buckner works it in to Massengale. Massengale's a tall freshman.
She is.
She gets it over in the corner to Gooden for three, no good. Rebounded by Mayfield, and they say she shuffled her feet.
She wrestled that ball away from everybody and went up with it, but she did shuffle her feet there.
Julie Brackett works it in to Sydney Massengale. Massengale was being guarded by Massengale. Over to Watson. Watson hands back to Massengale. She drives. She's cut off. Cuts it back. Gets it back out to Watson on the right wing for a three. No good. Rebounded by Brackett. Gets it out to Underwood. Back to Massengale. Drives in. Kicks it out to Julie Beth for a three. No good. Rebound. That's a good hustle. But that's a good hustle by Brackett to force the tie up, but it'll be the Chargerettes ball.
It looks like Chargerettes are going to clear their bench. Here comes number 3, Kaylee Finney. Number 25, Lucy Davis. And number 40, Natalie Howard.
And Miner and Weiss is checking back in for the Lady Chiefs.
63-27, clock running at 4:10.
Howard works it in to Gooden. Gooden brings it up. They go inside to Davis, back out to Gooden, over to Howard. That ball was stolen away by Watson, but then she lost it out of bounds. Howard to work it in. Howard tries to get it in to Davis, and it goes out of bounds. Be the Lady Chiefs basketball. Brackett gets it in to Miner. Miner gets it over to Watson. Watson hands it off to Weiss. They try to go inside to James, and that ball is stolen away. And they get the ball ahead to Mayfield. Mayfield kicks it out to Gooden. Over to Howard. Over to Finney, drives in. That ball stolen away by Watson. Watson gets it ahead to Miner. Miner goes inside to Brooklyn James. Her shot's up and no good. Rebounded by Gooden. Gooden kicks it over to Mayfield. Mayfield tried to get it into Davis, and that's stolen away. Lady Chiefs basketball. Brackett brings it up. She gives it over to Weiss. Weiss comes across court to Watson. Watson puts a three up, no good. Rebounded by James. Puts a shot up, no good. And then we have a tie up. It'll be the Lady Chiefs basketball.
Still 63-27, 2:15, and the clock is running.
Miner get to work the ball in. She gets it in to James. I was going to say that's going to be a double dribble.
Yep, she did.
Davis works it into Gooden. Gooden kicks it in the corner to Finney. Goes back to Gooden. Gooden shot's up and no good. Rebounded by Weiss. Weiss dribbles in and kicks it out to Watson for a three. No good. Rebounded by Mayfield. Mayfield gets it to Gooden. Gooden goes inside.
I think that was
Lucy Davis for two.
That's her first two. 65-27, 1:15, clock running.
Miner dribbles back to the middle, kicks it over to Weiss. Weiss puts a three up, no good. Rebounded by Gooden. She's been trapped. She gets the ball up to Finney. Finney gets it back to Gooden. Get it ahead to Mayfield. Mayfield goes inside, and it's stolen away. Her pass is stolen away by Watson.
Under a minute.
Watson kicks it over to Brackett. Brackett drives baseline, kicks it back out to Minor. Minor shots up and good.
Her first two. And the first two in the fourth quarter.
Mayfield got it in the corner. She goes inside to Gooden, who goes inside to Howard, puts a shot up and in.
That's her first two. 15 seconds, 67-29.
Minor's got it. She kicks it over to James. Brooklyn's looking inside. She kicks it over to Weiss. Weiss drives, hands it off to Minor. Minor dribbles the middle, puts a shot up. No good, gets her own rebound. Puts a shot up, no good, and that will end the game. With the Lady Chiefs coming up short tonight, 67-29 to a very good McMinn Central.
Only scored 9 points in the second half, the Lady Chiefs did.
And they were probably wore out from being chased all the way the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, they really put a lot of pressure.
Well, we've seen all the teams in the girls in district.
Sweetwater.
We have not seen Sweetwater. But right now it looks like McMinn Central and Meigs County are going to be the two to beat. And right now it looks like McMinn Central might be the top dog. I'm just saying, kind of guessing, but of course you don't know until they play on the court.
Right.
But they've got a strong team and they've got depth.
And these two will face off again. A makeup game will be this Monday night, and it will be down at Central. I don't know the time yet. I don't know if they gave us the time.
Last I saw, it was 6 o'clock, like the regular time, but there won't be a boys game.
Be a boys game.
At least we don't. Well, we know they won't because we've already played down there.
Right.
So.
And their boys are quarantined right now, so I can't see them coming out that early because we will have a makeup game from tonight.
Well, they wouldn't make that game up down there anyhow because that's supposed to be a home game for us.
That's right.
And they might if they had to, but I don't think that's going to happen if they this early in the season anyhow.
But we will be on the air tomorrow night.
Yes.
We're going to Maryville High School to take on the Rebels.
As long as the weather holds out and nothing changes between now and 4 o'clock tomorrow. It is an earlier start, too. It will be a 4 o'clock for the girls and I guess approximately 6:30 for the boys. Yeah, we'll you never know, but it's approximate.
Well, that's it for tonight. Like I said, with the Lady Chiefs coming out tonight, defeated by the Lady Chargerettes 67-29, and God bless and be safe.
You've been listening to Sequoia Chiefs basketball on 104.7 WGSM.